Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be making some delicious sugar cookies. These are such a delicious and tasty recipe, and you'll only be needing 7 different ingredients for them. These are the ingredients that you'll be needing for this delicious recipe. 2 1/4 cups of flour, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 3/4 of a cup of butter, 1 large egg, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, and 2 tablespoons of honey or vanilla extract. To make this recipe, we're going to start off by adding our 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour into a mixing bowl. After you add the flour, you're going to add your 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and your 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Then you can just use a fork or a whisk, your choice, and you're just going to mix all of these dry ingredients together. Once you're done mixing your dry ingredients, you're going to move on to the wet ingredients. So the first thing you'll be adding into your mixture is your 3/4 of a cup of butter, and then you can just use your fork and mash it up. You can also use a whisk, but a lot of the butter gets stuck in the whisk, so I don't recommend that. So once you're done mashing your butter into a creamy consistency, you're then going to add 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, white sugar, and you're going to mix that into your butter. Once you have all your butter and sugar mixed together in a consistency like this, you're going to go ahead and add in 1 large egg. Once you're done mixing in your yolk into a pretty creamy consistency, you're going to go ahead and add in your 2 tablespoons of either honey or vanilla extract. I do not have vanilla extract at the moment, so I'm just going to use my honey. Alright guys, so I just finished mixing in all of my wet ingredients into the mixture. So in the next step, we're going to be mixing both of them. So you want to take your dry ingredients and gradually add bit by bit into the wet ingredients and mix it in. Okay, so now that we have all of our flour mixed into the wet ingredients, we're going to start to knead it because sometimes it's still a little sticky. So I've got a little board here, and I sprinkled some all-purpose flour over it so I can knead the dough. The dough is actually really soft, so you want to work with it very carefully and with a lot of flour so that it doesn't stick. Alrighty guys, so I'm just done kneading all the dough into a nice ball, not too sticky, but not too hard as well. So once you're done kneading it, this is an optional part, but it gets a better taste to your cookies and a better texture. So what you can do is you can just have your dough sit in a bowl, put a piece of cling wrap over it, and if you let this sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes, it'll become a very nice texture and a better cookie once you take it out of the oven.
A few moments later.
Alrighty guys, so the cookie dough has just finished sitting in the fridge for 30 minutes, and now I'm just taking it out and I'm going to roll it out and then cut the shapes. So it's very much more stiff, but that's just because it's been in the fridge. So basically you take it out and then you want to have some flour on your board before you roll it out, or else it may or may not stick. So I took half of the dough and now I'm just rolling it out with a rolling pin. Once you're done rolling your dough out, you're going to start cutting the shapes. You might want to roll it out about 1/2 centimeter thick so that it cooks evenly. I'm just using a normal glass to cut out my cookies because I don't have a cookie cutter. And you can just re-roll the excess dough and make it into some more cookies. So then you can just take your cookies and put them aside for a sec and then roll out the rest. Okay guys, so the oven is preheated to 350 degrees and we're going to slide the cookies in for about 12 minutes and let it stay there. Okay guys, so the cookies have been here for about 15 to 17 minutes. They cook a little better in that amount of time. So now we're just going to take all of the cookies out of the oven. Okay guys, so all of our cookies are done baking. They're super delicious. You just need to let them cook for about 15 to 20 minutes in the oven and take them out and cool them on a wire rack. And they're so delicious, so crunchy and really good. And we made a few like shapes on them, like this one, and like a star, and like a flake, snowflake kind of thing. And they're super fun to just like carve out, and you can make them in any shapes you would like. We even made some really little ones that were like really crunchy and really good. So we hope you enjoyed this recipe. Bye-bye! If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and share this video with your friends. Comment down below what videos you would like to see next, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any updates.